Hi there. Song 7 out of 7 from UMK23 is what we will listen to together here today. It's by a group called Portion Boys, and it's called Samaa, taivasta, katsotaan. Um, yeah, don't mind my pronunciation. We're gonna listen to what it sounds like. I just see from this first screen here on the screen, or the first shot from the screen. This looks interesting. Let's listen to it. It's one of the loudest songs I've heard in a freaking eternity, I gotta say. Um, Interesting one, I have to admit. Not really sure what to make of it, in all honesty, because it definitely stands out in this selection, but I don't really think that I would. It won't be my choice. It wouldn't be my choice for Finland to actually go for this one, but I think that's mainly just due to the fact that I loved so many of the songs here, and this one is a more kind of leaning towards being a fun act and fun breakaway from everything else. I think. I think mostly it's a song meant to be performed. I would never sit down and just listen to it in a studio cut. I highly doubt that. But it's tons of energy, just a lot of intensity. It's a very impulsive song with just a lot of high tempo, very loud mixing overall. It feels like it's too loud, but I mean that kind of just matches the genre and the style that they're going for, I guess. Vocally, I'm not really incredibly hooked, but I mean the melody might not stick as easily to my head because I don't know the language. Because it's a lot of melody all the time. It's a lot of words to really cram into the hook of the song, I guess. And usually these kind of just fast-paced rock anthems, melodically, they're not always the most memorable, and I don't think it helps when you don't really click with the language. But it's charming. I think it's a lot. It's really charming how the language also works in this type of music. I gotta say, like the guitar work throughout, they could have definitely done more with it. I mean, guitars are always allowed to shine, especially in music like this. I really think that the guitar should be the main instrument in all songs like this. This one is very synth inspired, or synth reliant though. There's a lot of synth work throughout. I think like in the opening verse you have this more toned down sections where the synth is just acting like a sole string in the background, just very mellow in the tone, kind of warm. And then there's more like stabs just at the second part of the verses, or the second part of each line in the verse. They become more like stabs with a lot of energy and a melody within it, kind of staccato-esque. Interesting just layout and concept in that sense. I think they've had a lot of fun writing this. You can definitely hear that, because a lot of things are going on all the time, and a lot of things change throughout the song. I think it was just like, it just kind of summed everything up when they did the anthem like boom boom clap rhythm section after the second chorus there, where they broke everything up and then just decided to get like what do you call it, invite everyone to just kind of tag along with where they're going in a section like that. It just felt so by the books, but in a kind of a charming way, because you knew they were going to do that and they actually did it, and then it just kind of came together pretty nicely. Kind of gave a little hint of that at the end as well, where they did a playful kind of rhythm, or a playful rhythmic fill for the final chorus, which is also like just nice details here and there. I like those little attention to details. But this is not a song that I would be sitting down and listening to all that much. I had fun with it now. I'm gonna have fun watching them perform it, but it's not one that I will be constantly watching over and over again unless it's just a fascinating performance, kind of Moldova 2018-esque, I guess. Yeah, not really my type of music, but a fun project to kind of just have in the selection, and it will be fun to see them perform it as well. But I'm not going to really compare it with the other songs that I've heard from this selection because I've been so overly impressed. Do tell me, however, what you think of this song. Also, if you want to leave a comment or maybe we should save that for the next video, where I will be making the tier list, where you can actually tell me what your 3 favorites or whatever are. We're gonna save that one, so don't write that yet. If you do, it's fine, but you shouldn't. We're gonna wait with that, because I promised to make a tier list of UMK23. Hope to see you in that video as well. Take care of yourselves until then. Bye bye.